Hello everyone. Today our presentation topics on the Vilisa review paper on based on FPGA based moving object detection using a background subtraction algorithm. Uh, we are our course faculties are Professor Hitesh Loda sir and Dr. Shilpa Rudra ma'am. We are four members. First one Shruti Lanke, Rushikesh Sonavne, Sumit Babkar and me. So this is our flow index. Our presentation. Firstly, we discuss topic. Second, we discuss system architecture. Third, we discuss structure of FPGA for moving object detection. And after that, implementation of background subtraction algorithm. And second last is IEEE review acceptance screenshot. And last one is the conclusion. Uh, Basically, this is our topic name that is a FPGA based moving object detection using a background subtraction algorithm. Uh, Basically, we detect moving object in our video. Firstly, we are create a FPGA create a video and after that created video we are divide that video in multiple object multiple image and that image pass through a FPGA structure and FPGA will be detect that image and automatically that image will be detected in our FPGA.
Hello everyone. About the system architecture, this is our system design for motion detection. Likely in that our block diagram, there are several blocks. First one is the color reduction. In color reduction, in the color reduction, the image will be processed before the subtraction background images and are converted into grayscale. Since the paper focus mainly on the grayscale image processing, this module is also responsible for converting the images into C style header file, which will be used for loading into the FPGA for image subtraction. The second block is the background subtraction. After the color reduction in the images, it provides an easy path for the subtraction between current frame and background, one which is performed in this module, and hence providing one output pixel per clock cycle. Third block is the segmentation. In the segmentation, in this module, each pixel value is compared with the predefined threshold value, and any change in the pixel value which is above the threshold value is taken as 1 or 0. The fourth block is the erosion. It will be using a 3 by 3 structure element logic operation between the logic between the pixel of grayscale image and the structuring element is performed, and the formula for the erosion is the c under bracket x comma y is equal to minimum under bracket a x minus y comma y minus j multiply by b under bracket I comma j. The other one on the next block is the object gravity center calculations. The eroded images is then used for the computing the object center of gravity, which is the important parameter in finding the motion of any physical body. And the another block is the edge detection. In the edge detection block, it is basically the extension in the motion architecture, which will help identify the object based on their respective shape, and hence based on that predicts the movement path. The next block is the RS232. In RS232, after getting the information features from the images, RS232 is used for transferring the data from FPGA to PC. And the last block is the object edge detection. The basically the object edge detection is the segmented image will be used for identifying an object's shape, and for edge detection, Sobel edge detection algorithm is the most optimal one which used in the module. So background subtraction is then is an the optional algorithm for motion detection. as shown in the above block diagram. The next slide will be structure of FPGA for moving object detection. Shruti, please.
Yes, you can see on the slide the structure of FPGA for moving object detection. The system for detecting a moving object and the structure of FPGA. To obtain the image resource, CMOS digital module was used and then image handling was handled by FPGA. The image color was then changed from RGB to YCBCR, where Y established the background. The real time background subtraction uses hardware features like parallelism and pipelining and hence implements background subtraction, background updating, and adaptive threshold with the help of FPGA. Due to the simple hardware architecture of FPGA, both background subtraction and morphology were compatible and can be easily parallelized to provide more than one pixel per single cycle and hence provide an advantage to perform parallel computation since it mainly depend upon the line buffer that provide multiple pixel per cycle. Next slide please. As you can see, the implementation of background subtraction algorithm, which can be implemented using MATLAB and Zinix Platform Studio. The background subtraction algorithm is implemented using Impulse C language on a Spectrum 3 board. Let me explain by step. First one is the frame conversion and gray cycle conversion. The video is initially slowed down, concentrating frames per second of the video, and it is then converted to frames. This is done to extract image required for further processing. The RGB image is converted to the gray cycle image for easy analysis. Second one is the header conversion. After gray cycle conversion, there is a need to generate header files for further processing of background subtraction. The gray cycle image is a one-dimensional image with 256 intensities of varying shades of gray, and based on these intensities values for each pixel, the header files are generated on MATLAB. Third one is the background subtraction algorithm. The header files are given as an input to Zinix, and background subtraction is done on these files. And the algorithm for background subtraction is written on Zinix, which is used to link the program to hardware FPGA kit. And the last one is the morphological operation. On the background subtracted image, the segmentation process is performed where each pixel is compared with the threshold value, and if the difference value is above the threshold, it is considered as 1, otherwise 0. This is followed by erosion operation in which a 3 by 3 subtracting element is used to remove pixels from object boundaries, and then the image can be detected using the kernel convolution. Next slide.
So in our paper, we are implement a background subtraction algorithm. We are totally use the two algorithm. First is a background subtraction algorithm, and second is a morphological operations. In a background subtraction algorithm, the header files are given as an input to a Xilinx, and background subtraction is done on these files. The algorithm for the background subtraction is written on Xilinx, which is used to link the program to the hardware FPGA kit. And second algorithm is morphological operations on the background subtracted image. The segmentation process is performed where each pixel is compared with the threshold value, and if we are a difference value is above the threshold, it is considered as a 1, otherwise a 0.
Okay, so the conclusion of this paper is that the FPGA-based moving object detection using the background subtraction algorithm has been purposed in this paper for FPGAs, which are very useful devices for implementing real-time image processing algorithms. This moving object detection algorithms identifies the moving object efficiently with at least the complex calculation and establish a correct background model. With the use of edge detection modules, the object can be classified basics on their shapes. Also, the FPGA hardware architecture, which are used to detect moving object, is also suitable for high-speed applications. Rushi, change the slide. Okay, so this is our paper acceptance screenshot. We have already applied for a paper. The manuscript of our title is Moving Object Detection Using FPGA, and the editor team of our paper was United International Journal for Research and Technology. Rushi, change. And we have already got a mail from the UIJRT. So we have 26% plagiarism in our manuscript for moving object detection using FPGA. So this is the mail, and we are going to improve our plagiarism. Like we are going to try more better for that. And so this was our PPT all over. So if you have any questions or any doubts, you can comment in the comment section box. So thank you for the presentation and thank you for listening.